I had a district of 300 people. I had managers reporting to managers. I did every single thing right on paper, the emails, the PowerPoints, the briefings, and my district still had the worst results in the entire agency. Every other district was improving, mine was getting worse. I was writing people up. I was close to swapping out managers. I was ready to blame everyone in the district. And then a senior colleague flew to Memphis and sat in my district for a week and said 4 words that changed everything. Ivory, you are the problem. True story. And he was correct. Today I'm going to show you exactly why culture doesn't change and why, if you're the leader, the answer is almost always in the mirror. The agency rolled out a program called ORM, Safety Culture, Reducing Incidents, all of the right things. I gave the briefings. My managers gave the briefings. Emails went out. PowerPoints went out. Check, check, and check. Weeks went by, no improvement. More weeks, still nothing. It was actually getting worse. I started doing what most managers do when their team isn't performing. I started looking for who to discipline, who to move, who to replace. Then my colleague, a senior district manager who I greatly respect, offered to come and observe for a week. Just observe, no agenda. At the end of that week, he sat across from me and he said, Ivory, you are the problem. Not my managers, not my technicians, me. Let me tell you what he meant. I didn't buy into ORM. I thought I did. I told myself I did, but I didn't. In my mind, ORM was another program from above, something to implement, check off, and move past. I was executing the task without believing in the mission. And here's the thing that nobody tells you. Your team feels your energy before they even hear your words. When I stood in front of my managers and briefed ORM, I was technically saying all the right things. But my body language, my tone, the way that I answered questions, all of it was saying that this is just another thing that they're having us do. And my managers read that, and their teams read them. The compliance cascaded down perfectly, but so did my doubt. Culture doesn't trickle down from a PowerPoint. It trickles down from a leader's genuine belief. If you don't actually believe in what you're asking your team to do, they will know every time. John didn't just tell me I was the problem. We had a lengthy conversation and we talked about the why behind the program. And that realization hit me harder than any PowerPoint ever could. So at that moment, I stopped lecturing and I began getting out in the district and connecting. I called FedEx and we collaborated and gave briefings around the district. I set up tours for my specialists. I began conducting town halls and talking more about the why behind ORM. And then something changed. Not because I issued a directive or I wrote anyone up. I changed. Within weeks, the numbers changed. Within a quarter, we were no longer the worst district. We eventually became one of the most improved districts. Same people, same technicians, same managers, different leaders. So what actually prevents culture from changing? Here are the 3 traps that I see most leaders falling into. Trap number 1, confusing compliance with commitment. Compliance is doing the thing. Commitment is believing in the thing you're doing. You can force compliance, but you cannot force commitment. Commitment has to be earned, and it starts with you, demonstrating it authentically. Trap number 2, delegating culture down without carrying it up. When you hand down a culture initiative to your managers without genuinely modeling it yourself, you're delegating your most important job. Culture is not a cascading email, it's a lived example. Every day, every meeting, and how you respond under pressure. I was writing people up. I was threatening to change out managers. I was treating the symptoms. The root cause was me. Before you discipline your team for not embracing change, ask yourself, honestly, am I fully embracing it myself? Do I actually believe this is the right decision? Do I actually believe this is the right direction? If the answer is no, your team already knows. And no amount of enforcement will fix a culture problem that starts at the top. Here's the framework I use now when leading through any type of culture shift. Step number 1, find your own why first. Before you ask your team to believe in something, you have to believe in it. If you don't, do the work to get there. Talk to people. See the impact firsthand. Connect the initiative to something real. Step number 2, show your team the impact. Don't just tell them what to do. Show them why it matters. Connect the daily work to a larger consequence. Make it real. Step number 3, model it visibly and consistently. Don't just brief it, live it and walk it. When people see you operating from genuine belief, it gives them permission to believe so too. Step number 4, be patient but honest about your own progress. Culture change takes time, but you have to be honest, especially to yourself, about whether you're actually leading it or managing the appearance of it. John gave me a gift that day in Memphis. He could have stayed comfortable, but instead he chose to tell me the hard truth. It changed the trajectory of my district. If you're a leader struggling with the culture initiative right now, look in the mirror first and ask yourself, am I modeling this or just managing it? If you realize you're leading a team that's actively resisting culture change, you need a framework to fix it. I took my years of operational command and built a free one-page checklist called the Resistance Protocol. It walks you through the exact 4 steps to turn a stubborn team into project stakeholders. Click the link in the description below to download it for free. Next video, we're breaking down what happens when your best employee stops caring and what you can do before it's too late. Hit subscribe, download the protocol, and keep leading.